Alright, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Homestead. It's been a while since we've been over here. With me being sick and all, I wasn't able to get a video to you last week. But I am just getting the last of the silage bales here wrapped. I got the silage, pretty much done. I got all the straw over there pretty well done. It has rolled over to the next day, next month. So the other silage bales ought to be 77%. Yeah, they're pretty close. These three won't be. And I also need to get some, looks like lime and fertilizer on this field, really. Let's see, so let me get this put up, tucked away. Bring this around. So the things we need to do, oats will be spring, so that's no big deal. We do need to get a few more trees in, another 50 there, so they can start their growth cycle. Let's see, got to get all these bales up, get the grass field taken care of. September, I don't think we can get another cut. Grass. So September, October. We may be able to get one more, but it'll be pushing it. But I'd like to go ahead and get it fertilized and limed anyway, whether we can or not. Let's see, the canola is planted, probably needs to be weeded. Let's see. The sunflowers may be ready to harvest. Just trying to remember where everything was, what we were doing with everything. Not 100% sure what's flying behind the tractor there. Never seen that before. Now it's out in front of the tractor. Some weird little glitch. But if the sunflowers are not quite ready, you can check that here. No, they're not quite. So we can go ahead and spray the herbicide, get that knocked out. Because I think I don't have to have any special tires and tracks for here. Nope, everything's good to go. And they're already too big to use our little weeder. Seems like they're almost coming that size now. Let's get over here on our sprayer. And before I forget, I forgot to give Milo some food this morning. There you go, buddy. Keep him out of the way of the tractor for a little while. Of course, he has to run up under it to get to it. Let's see if I can reach that from here. There we go. 400 liters. Let's see how far that gets us. It's unfolded. Also need to check on the chickens and the horses. I believe we need to check on. The cows, I think, should be pretty good because they just got tons of hay in there. But first thing, we're going to get these weeds sprayed off before they can steal any more nutrients from the canola. So let's get this knocked out right quick, and then we'll see what else we're getting into. this last little piece right here. Looks like we're gonna get away with just over a tank and a half. This is a pretty good size field, so that's really not that bad. What's that, 600 liters? Really wish we could have used the weeder, but it got a little too big for us on there, so we had to spray it. Let's see. I think I'm going to grab the truck and trailer and go over and try to load up all those bales, at least on the grass field side, so we can get the field fertilized. And speaking of that, let's not put it in front of the fertilizer spreader. I think we'll do one more round with the lime the way it is, and then we'll just re-lime at the end of the year instead of trying to lime again. All right. While I'm got a second, let me double check the chickens and see how they're doing. They got plenty of food, got a little eggs. Let me save my video. Let's check on the cows. They're plenty good. Got a decent amount of slurry there. Chickens we just checked. The horses, we may could use a little bit more. We may head over there toward the end of the day. Let's see, this it's gonna need water in the next couple months. We got a few things to sell. They look like they might last one more day for us. But yeah, let me go ahead. I'm gonna get the trailer over there, then I'll come back and grab the tractor with the front loader over there, and we will get the bales moved. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright, let's see just how capable this little tractor is. The silage is usually the heaviest. Has a hard time with 2 bales. That's unfortunate. Alright, that can't be done. May have to get a heavier weight for the back. I think it's already got a 1,100 pound. Let's see. Is there anything on sale today? There we go. I'd like to have that harvester. Weights. We don't need too much more. We could probably get away with this 1,500. And that one we can still attach a trailer to. This one we can't attach a trailer to. It's a little bit cheaper though. Is it 1,800? These are 500, 850. So we may just have to go with, I think we're going to go with this one, because when we're hauling bales, we're not going to want to connect a trailer. Let's buy that. We'll get that. But I'm not going to do one bale at a time. So let me run up the store and get this. I'm going to drop this weight back by the farm, and I'll see you at the store. Alright, here we are. Let's get attached this weight. And that is a heavy weight for this little tractor, but it should get it to where we can pick up 2 bales at a time, I hope. Get back over here, go down this way. Alright, I was headed this way and I got a $2,500 deposit in my account. Looked at it and it set up some braiding for the 3rd quarter. So I'm assuming that's for taking care of the horses. I never really did talk to him about the price or how much it was going to cost or when he was going to pay, so I guess he's paying quarterly, but $2,500 even for 3 months of looking after him is a lot of money for what we have to do. Seems like it may be a bit too much, but I'm never one to complain about that, so. Well, that's good. Still got a bunch of silage over there. We're going to have to end up selling a lot of this off too. I think we go over there to check the horses this month. We need to take a couple of bales of straw. Like I said, we're going to give him straw in exchange for the manure. And eventually we can use the manure to fertilize this field or even sell it. There's always money in manure, believe it or not. Let's see if this helps out here. I'm stacked up nice and even. It's still a little light in the front, but it's doable. Well, I'm going to get these plucked off the field and put over here out of the way. And after that, I may go ahead and do the straw bales. Kind of depends. We also have to get, still haven't decided if we're doing wheat or barley in the other field back there. Might do barley just so we have the same thing. But we need to get that planted this month too, so several things to do. So let's get these moved. So I'm gonna time lapse a little bit, then I'll stop it. Alright, this is the last bale, other than the ones that were close enough just to take over there by hand. I might, well, not by hand, but without the trailer. I might as well just run this one over there. Yeah, these are a little heavy for this tractor. Couldn't really get it to lift two at a time all the way up on the trailer. Had to load them one at a time, so may have to be looking into some sort of telehandler or something for the future. Maybe a cheap wheel loader. The John Deere was definitely better for that than this, but the old Kloss over there's got a lot more power for everything else, so little give, little take. It actually won't be that, well, I didn't need to cut that off. I'm going to be using it in a minute, but either way, it won't be as big of a deal on the straw over there because it's a lot lighter, so I can deal with that. But one thing I was looking at is I still don't have the the crop sensor on that tractor yet, and I really need it for the fertilizer. Yeah, I can do it without it, but it's not as accurate. May have to do it without it one time because I don't really want to sell silage right now. Even the older silage that we have that was from the other cut, 285, 350, it's still a good bit off. Got a little bit of milk. Straw is worth 64. Oh, that's over there. So 62 is all we can get, which isn't bad. I mean, we can only get $20 more per 1,000 if we waited. We may load up the straw and sell it off and see just how much we can get, because we don't really need much. Even if we're making TMR, we're still not going to use a ton. Let me get all this unloaded. Cut that off. And then I will load the straw up. And we will go see what we can sell it for. But I am going to have to take the Zetter up there with me because you have to unload it yourself off the trailer. So, well, let me get this unloaded right quick, and we'll see what we can do. See if maybe we can make enough for the Asaria Pro Compact. I even tried putting the regular size tires back on this one. I had the smaller tires for the narrows. Maybe I can at least get two at a time off. Still don't like it. Let me try the back ones first. Yeah, this tractor is just a touch small for these bigger bales. That's also a really large baler. Well, I can get them to the ground. See if I can push them together. Either way, now I gotta make you sit through this pain. I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, grab this last one here. Oh, I forgot about the hay bale. Or the grass bale, not the hay bale. I might see if I can grab it too. Had a change of plan here. I was looking over all these bales and everything, and they're getting close to a year old. So I decided the smartest thing to do would be absolutely destroy the truck suspension and load up all of this, because we have a fresh stack of hay over there, we have a fresh stack of silage, and we got a field full of straw, which, you know, we're about to take up in a little bit. So all of this can go and we won't hurt for anything. That hill's messing me up on this. There we go. Yeah, as far as straw and hay, half the weight of silage. So I can easily lift 2, maybe even 3 bales of straw or hay, where I can only see silage is Well, it throws it off when you strap it on. Never mind. Silage is over a ton, and hay is like 485 liters, and straw is like 430 kilograms, and not liters on hay. That's 480 kilograms. Even though you can fit more in there, it weighs a lot less. But I'm going to get the tractor up here, and I'm going to run back and grab the trailer, and we will get all this unloaded and see if we can make the money we need for the crop sensor. So I'll catch you in just a second. Alright, that was quite a run. And you know, I hate selling this when it's not at its peak price, but this is the time when we need the money, so that kind of trumps it for me. I'm gonna park this right here, and I think we're gonna try to just knock it off so it lands in their loading area again. Seems like the easiest way, since we do have to self-unload. But we got a pretty good bit of products here. I think we should have enough to get it. So we'll get rid of this grass bale and straw. That made us $1,000, not bad. So we started at 52. Let's see what we end up on. Not getting them far enough over, apparently. Alright, well, I'm going to get them off, get them pushed over. Some of those should sell. Yeah, this is quite unorthodox. Let me bring you back in when it's done. Alright, getting this last one knocked off. And we definitely made enough for our soil sampler. All those are ringing in now. So I'm going to go over here and we'll get Norm to add that onto it here for us. Let's see. Let me slide it in. Alright, let me get this put on here. Oop, got caught up in the railing there. Alright, so this I need to customize. And I'm going to pop that on. And another 20,000 for the engine? No. We got to save that because we still have to get the customize that. And that'll help us with the the fertilizing, to make sure we get the right fertilizer on the field. And like I said, we also have our money for our corn harvester head. But yeah, let me get these down to the farm and I'll bring you back in before we start fertilizing. Alright, got the trailer dropped off. Got the tractor set up and ready to go with all the fertilizer we have. If we have to run and go get some more, then I guess that's what we'll have to do. I think I'm going to try to get this in, and it's already starting to get dark. Crop sensor doesn't work at night, so I got to hurry up and get this in. After this, I think it may be next episode, we will cultivate and plant the barley. And episode after that, I think we're harvesting sunflowers. But if we don't have enough to do next episode, we may take a little break and get it all in one. We'll see. All right, let's turn on this crop sensor. Make sure we are good to go. And let's put some fertilizer down. And hopefully we have enough. And we'll get into one more time lapse. Alright, that's just about it. We have plenty of fertilizer left over. I do have a little strip over here. I was having a hard time cutting this edge for some reason. But I don't want to miss any. I'll come back and get it. There we go. And that should be good. We got an expected yield of 87 out of 89 on the silty clay part. Should be like 122, 123 out of 125 on the loam. So I think we'll get another good yield. I said we should be able to cut one more time before the end of the year. Yeah, 121 because the pH is a little worse over here. But we got pretty good stack of silage and we won't need much for the cows, so I think we might make one more round of hay, and because Braden told me he's going to want to buy some pretty soon anyway. I know I left the tractor running, but I want to come over here and check on the cows, see how they're doing. We definitely got to check on the horses next episode. Good bit of manure in here, a lot of slurry. And a lot of hay. I wish I wouldn't have put that much hay in there because I really want to get a TMR mixer pretty soon. I've been hoping one would pop up on the sale, but it hasn't done it. And the one I guess I'm gonna have to get is this one, 29,000. I don't see any other mixers, even in the older stuff. That's a mixer, but it's made to go on the back of a 3500. I don't have that. So it is what it is. Looks like we'll probably have to get that one. And I also would like to have a slurry spreader. Slurry tanks. I did see that they got a small one in stock when I was looking through it. Yeah, right there, 6,000 liters. 6,000 meters square. Seeing as how the grass field is so close, that wouldn't be a bad option. 2.7, that's pretty low. I mean, it's doable if we only had 4,500, but that's a low one. Or we spend 22,000 and get 8, but that's a much nicer unit. So I think the 6 meter one here for 8,000 probably the way to go. This one. And with manure, this one's made for grapevines. Yeah, these are expensive. I know there's some older ones. Yeah, this one holds rotors. Oh, throws it off to the side. Huh. Interesting. Small. Oh, that's for grapes. So you can just make a trailer out of it too. So we would have to have the rotors, design old rotors or new rotors. Just depends on the style you want. Back door. Oh, it blocks it. Okay. Standard be fine. Aluminum, wood. Yeah. It don't hold a lot, 4 meters, but like I said, we're close. Wouldn't hurt us. So yeah, we got some options to get into. But I do believe that's where we're leaving it today. Doesn't seem like we've got a lot done, but we did have a productive day. We got out all the old bales before they really started to rot away. Got the silage finished. We got the soil reader, the crop sensor. Got it put on the tractor. That's another thing we got. So yeah, I think we're doing all right today, and yeah, we'll pick it up next month. We'll still be in the same month. We'll pick it up next episode. And I'll probably get these loaded, get these straw bales loaded and moved over here out of the way off camera. No need much more loading. But yeah, we'll get the barley planted, and we'll get ready for winter. And over winter, we'll probably plant another round of trees in there. So that's the plan for the farm. But I hope you guys are still enjoying it. I hope you appreciate you tuning in. I hope you all have a good week. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.